it's me. Today we are watching a true story animation about a rich couple who adopts a kid and then later changes their mind. Like, I don't want this kid anymore. Can you do that?
Hi, my name is Julie. I have no idea where I was born or who my parents really were. All I ever knew was my orphanage and the kids there. But once when I was 5, I saw a magazine in a trash bin and I fished it out. As I flipped the pages, I came across a picture of a beautiful couple. They looked perfect. I was certain my parents looked like that.
Bruh, didn't you just say, I don't know anything about my parents. I don't know them. I never met them. I don't know what they look or smell like. As soon as I was born, kicked me to the curb, said yeetus to the fetus. And now she sees this magazine and she's like, oh, I bet my parents would have looked like that. It's nice to dream.
I cut out the picture and tucked it under my pillow.
Weirdo.
The next day, a couple came to the orphanage and the head mother took me to meet them. I looked at their faces and then at the picture in my hand. Nah, I'm not going with them. And with that, I ran off to hide.
Okay, weirdo. You know, she's an orphan and everything, but you know, I have a certain standard. I need my parents to look a specific way. If it ain't Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly, I don't want them.
Basically, after that, I refused to get adopted till I met the couple of my dreams. By the time I was in 1st grade, most of my friends had left.
Can the kids say no? Like, you live in an orphanage. They're trying to get rid of you. This family is rich, loving, and they will take good care of you. No, if they don't look like this, I don't want them. I don't think you can choose.
One night, I spotted some paint cans and brushes by a wall. I climbed down and started painting on the side of the building. I thought it looked really good, but the next morning, I woke up to the head mother's screams.
I want everyone downstairs, now!
As I joined the rest outside, she pointed at my painting.
Which one of you brats made this nonsense?
Perfectly paints a Johannes Vermeer painting. Gets in trouble for it. This is how you get yourself adopted.
Just then, a car drove up to the orphanage, and I was shocked. It was a beautiful couple, exactly like the one in my picture.
The one with the Lambo! Yes! I want that couple to adopt me!
Not exactly, but close enough. Suddenly the woman said, "Oh, wow! Who painted this wall mural?" Me! It was me! The head mother turned purple while the couple told me I was so talented. And then they adopted me. When we reached their house, my jaw dropped. It looked more like a palace. They took me to my beautiful room, and a maid walked in with paints and brushes.
You can paint the walls however you like, sweetheart. Go crazy.
Whoa! She hit the jackpot! I guess waiting this whole time wasn't so bad.
For the next 2 years, I lived my best life. Grand birthdays, party on yachts, exotic vacations. My parents kept me by their side and were always boasting to their friends about how talented I was.
Imagine living as an orphan, living on 1 potato a day, to partying on a yacht. That's how you ruin a child.
I felt truly loved. Then one day, in 3rd grade, I went downstairs to find them crying. Mom? Dad? What's wrong? Oh, darling, these are happy tears. I'm pregnant. After trying for 10 years, I can't believe this is happening. I ran forward and hugged them. It would be awesome to have a sibling.
Who said anything about sibling? You gotta go back to the orphanage. We can have our own child now. No need for you anymore. Shoot!
I fell in love with baby Polly at first sight. She and Mom were resting in the hospital room. I went to the vending machine to get candy. But when I returned, the room was empty. I ran to the reception, and the lady there said that my family had just checked out. Wait, what?
Imagine getting an Amber Alert. Yeah, they left in a white Lambo. Oh, it's an opposite of an Amber Alert. Instead of taking the child, they left the child. What kind of alert is this?
The lady dropped me home, and I stormed off inside. I found my parents in my room, and all my stuff was outside. Some men were slapping on pink paint all over my wall art. Mom, Dad, I'm here.
Good to know. Why are you announcing it?
Shut up! Shut up! There's a baby here! I have a new baby! No more love for you! You don't matter anymore. Also, we got a whole entire mansion. Why are you painting her room like it's the only room in the house? Where's she gonna live?
You guys forgot me at the hospital? No, I didn't. Did you hit your head somewhere? And can you please pick up your stuff? Turns out my parents had decided to convert my room to Polly's nursery.
Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. Her mother has learned well.
And I was shifted to the room in the other wing of the house. As Polly grew older, she had my parents wrapped around her little finger. She could do no wrong.
Oh, darling, she burnt the house down. Oh, how cute. Buy her another one. Our future arsonist.
She jumped onto the table and pushed my bowl of hot soup onto my lap. Gosh, Polly, what's wrong with
Kick
you?
it.
Don't talk to her like that. She's just a baby. She doesn't know what she's doing.
By the time Polly was 4, my parents felt worried because she still only spoke in her baby language.
What was that?
Spoke in her baby language.
She's an alien from planet stupid.
And when I was watching TV, she suddenly climbed onto the couch and brought her face close to my ear. Julie, I hate you.
Ooh.
You're disgusting. What did you just say?
You know how to
You
talk?
heard me. And with that, she smiled and started watching TV. Mom and Dad walked in and I shouted, "You won't believe this! Polly can talk! Like proper words!" What? Oh, my baby, I missed it.
Imagine her first words being, I hate you. Say, mama, I hate you.
What did she say? She said she hates me. And I'm disgusting.
Wow, Julie. Really? She just started talking and she's saying words like disgusting? What rubbish!
I swear! Oh, be quiet. Polly, if you can talk, say, "I love you, Mommy." Baba Mumuga.
Excited over nothing, Julie. Don't know why you're turning into such a brat.
I was convinced my baby sister was a psychopath. One
I
night,
think
I
she
looked at the
is.
symptoms of psychopaths online, and they were usually highly intelligent and used big words from a young age. Polly seemed to fit the description perfectly. When I was in 11th grade and Polly was 8, my parents decided to host a grand New Year's party. As I was getting dressed, I looked up in the mirror to see Polly standing behind me, holding a pair of scissors. Hey, that's dangerous.
Hey, you want to be the guinea pig for this new 5-minute craft hack I just saw?
She gave me a look that sent shivers down my spine. You didn't say please. And then she grabbed her long blonde curls and snipped them off. Oh my god, why'd you do that?
Uh-oh.
Oh, you'll see. And suddenly, her bottom lip started to quiver and tears welled up in her eyes.
Uh-oh. Where y'all getting these demon children from?
Look what Julie did.
Uh-oh. She gonna
Beautiful curl.
they gonna believe her.
This is such a tragedy.
Wah, wah.
Mom and Dad came running and they were beyond furious.
Every time you see her, gotta whip out the camera. Caught in 4K.
They wouldn't even listen to me.
We know you're jealous of Polly, but we never thought you'd go this far.
Sometimes I wonder if we made a mistake adopting you. Sometimes I think I made a mistake too, thinking you were the perfect parents.
Ooh.
With that, I ran off to the park across the street. I was sitting on the swings when someone joined me.
Hey, is everything okay?
Hey, I thought rich people didn't have problems. What is this?
Why are you here by yourself at night?
I live right across the street, and I'm fine. Why are you here?
Oh, I just moved here with my aunt, in the house next to that huge mansion.
I felt myself warming up to his kind face, but just then, my tummy let out a loud growl. God, how embarrassing! But he didn't laugh.
Everybody's tummy grumbles. What do you mean he's gonna laugh like, oh my god, that's so embarrassing. Did your stomach just make that sound? Oh, disgusting. Very ugly.
As Lucas walked me back home, a clock somewhere struck midnight. Fireworks exploded all over the sky. Happy New Year! He suddenly took my hand, and my heart raced a little.
Everyone should have someone to kiss on New Year's Eve. Happy New Year, Julie.
He pulled me closer, and I leaned in for a kiss.
What? You just met this guy. There is no way, like, oh, wait, I'm sad in a horrible mood. I'm gonna run away. Goes to the park. Meets a cute boy. What in Wattpad is this? If I go to the park at night, sometimes there's like tweakers taking a nap on the bench.
We'd started dating, and I was loving every second of it. One night, I let Lucas in through my window, and we were making out when suddenly we heard the lock on the door click and someone flung it open.
Uh-oh.
It was Polly. Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
How did you open the door? I have keys to all the rooms. Duh. I come here all the time. Why are you keeping your boyfriend a secret from me?
That is actually the older sibling's job, to come into the baby's room and knocking something over and checking up on them.
You're seriously asking why? Maybe because you're a complete psycho and you'll find a way to ruin anything good in my life? Jeez, you're so melodramatic. Lucas, how soon can you marry Julie and take her away?
What? I can't marry her right now, but...
Wrong answer! And with that, she fled the room. 2 minutes later,
She's
my
so
parents burst in
embarrassing.
to find me sleeping peacefully.
Where's the boy?
Uh-oh.
What? What boy? Polly said you had a boy in your room.
No, she's
Well, I was
insane.
sleeping, so I don't know what crazy Polly saw. Go ahead and look. My parents searched my room and the servants searched the grounds and found nothing. After they finally left, I lifted the loose floorboard in my room and Lucas crept out from under it.
He fit in a floorboard. That ain't a man. That's a 2x4 wooden plank.
That Polly thought she knew everything, but I'd been here longer than her. But to my horror, the door flung open again, and my parents and Polly were standing there.
Uh-oh.
See? I told you he was still here. How did she even know? All hell broke loose as my parents called over Lucas's aunt and threatened to hand him to the police for breaking in.
Please, sir, it won't happen again. You bet it won't. Do you even know who I am?
No, I have no idea who you are. You're the weirdos next door.
As Lucas's aunt dragged him off, Dad turned to me.
Why is this
You're
such an
grounded
issue?
for eternity. God knows what kind of people your parents were, because you seem like a really bad egg.
Well, by that logic,
Your parents must have been big jerks. How dare you talk like that? After everything we've done for you, you're just an orphan no one wanted, and we saved you from that miserable place.
Y'all can't bring that up again. Also, if your parents are so rich, why do they got so much time?
No, you took me because you just wanted a talented child to show off. But since Polly came, you've reminded me every day that I'm not your kid.
Woo! She got a mouth on her.
My eyes fell on a stuffed teddy bear on the shelf. It was the only present Polly had given me once. And suddenly, I had a realization why. I pulled out the teddy bear's eyes, and I saw what I'd suspected. There was a tiny camera behind one of them. Polly had been using it to spy on me. I looked straight into the camera. Polly, you're a creep.
Nah, not even a creep. If your sibling did that to you, death is only a matter of a little pain.
But this is the last time you'll mess with me. And with that, I ripped it out and smashed it with my foot. That night, I packed my paintings and climbed out the window, leaving that house behind forever.
Dang! She walked out of there with the Mona Lisa. That'll fetch you a pretty penny, get you a couple of dollars.
I didn't go to Lucas. I went back to the orphanage.
Well, I just knew you'd be back one day. You can stay, but you'll have to earn your keep.
I started teaching kids in the orphanage, and I felt happier than I had in ages. One day, as I was going to class, a car drove up, and I was shocked to see Lucas and his aunt.
Wait, you could just, as an adult, I don't know how old she is, but like she could just go back to the orphanage, like, yeah, it didn't really work out, so here I am.
Lucas ran to me and gave me a bear hug. His aunt took my hand next and said, Julie, Lucas and I were wondering, would it be okay if I officially adopted you? Thank you for that, but I don't need a parent.
If she adopted you, wouldn't you and the guy that you like be related? And that would be weird, wouldn't it? Oh, what are you doing, step bro?
I kept dating Lucas while I worked my way through college. Soon after my graduation, he went down on one knee with a ring. And of course I said yes.
Wow.
We got married in a small ceremony, but I made sure to invite all the kids from the orphanage.
He got that bad posture. He's definitely a PC player.
A year later, I gave birth to a beautiful baby boy, and my heart soared with joy.
Oh, she made your
I worked
own
hard to give you
family.
the best life possible, and I'll make you always know that you're truly, truly loved.
Aww, that is actually very cute. I think this one had a good ending, don't you think? But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button in the face. And make sure you subscribe to My Story Animated in the description below. And make sure you turn on notifications. Click, and subscribe to join the wolf pack. Oh, I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.